No, a person cannot be jailed for just visiting a torrent website. That is not an offense either under the Information Technology Act or the Indian Copyright Act. That is a completely legal activity in India to visit a torrent website. The law only makes it illegal for you to commit copyright infringement. But perhaps some of these ISPs, egged on, encouraged by rights holders, wanted to scare citizens into compliance, and that is why that unclear language ended up in the notice. When a court issues some form of remedy in the form of an order, without asking the people who run the torrent site or the people who have uploaded the torrent file or the people that will download it to appear in front of the court and make an argument, that order is called a John Doe order because it is against unknown persons. From the perspective of natural justice, it is in violation of those principles because the person who is affected by the order is not notified, and that person is never given an opportunity to argue his or her case. But as you know, with online piracy, it is often very difficult to discover who is behind various actions. Therefore, John Doe orders have increasingly become the norm as far as the war against online copyright infringement goes. This is a complete myth to suggest that if you go on to torrent websites and that you download content, you're automatically in violation of the copyright law. There are a wide range of exceptions and limitations, and not only that, many of these torrent websites also host public domain material and openly licensed material, and it is completely your right to access and download all those materials. It is impossible to prevent young people from sharing content. This is a practice that young people consider to be completely normal. The laws are no longer in sync with the reality or the practice, and therefore we cannot wage war either against the torrent websites or the producers of the software or the consumers. We have to solve this problem by fundamentally changing the business models so that everybody is happy. In the US and from France, in both these countries, rights holders took people that have downloaded torrents to courts and tried to put them behind prison or extract very large fines. In some cases, they have been successful, but a very small minority of cases. The war against consumers has failed, and consumers have become politicized. Consumers are no longer ashamed of saying that they commit copyright infringement or they engage in piracy. In fact, starting with Sweden and moving on to many other European countries, the pirates have organized into political parties. They have made a difference in the national elections. They have sent parliamentarians even to the European Parliament. These parties are called the pirate parties. It is almost impossible in India to fight this war against consumers and users through courts. There isn't enough time for courts to devote to these cases, and if the users are found guilty, there isn't enough space in our prisons to hold all these users.